Hello everyone, welcome back to Disco Elysium, where we left it in a very cool moment. I want to jump right in. Also, I left the menu running for a little while, and this music is so cool. I don't know if I ever got to this point in the music, but that's nice. I feel like I haven't paid much attention to the menu in a while. That's cool. This is the church. This is the harbor, I guess. Cool. Let's jump in. We left it when we found this huge ass cryptid, and we sort of finished talking to this guy, and all that was left was to arrest him. And look at this. So we said we wanted to move in first. Let's be careful, see if we get a thought or something.
The creature stands
Okay.
on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It
Oh, we
is
got
no
close.
more than 5 steps away from you.
I wanted to find the Call to Mamadakwa. I don't think this is it, right? But it's still pretty cool.
The segmented antennae move
Or maybe it is?
apprehension, searching for something that's not there. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
Okay, I don't know if I want to talk since Indian Fastmed. So what do we got? We know about Lena's childhood, which I think in order to know that you need to do the whole cryptid thing. Maybe? Your corpse will be marked by stars. What the fuck are you talking about? The miracle way out in the west. Like the pheromone own thick. I don't even know about those things, but this is a perfect check. Unless we get a double one, which can always happen. Hell yeah.
Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasma.
I'm happy we did the
creature lets out a
cryptid
series of ultrasonic
sideline, I
beats
guess, side
that
quest.
swarm around your head like swallows. Like laughter, a sort of happiness.
Also, we still have like a million points here. 7 points.
Sweat drips from your brow, soaking your chest. You reek of it, your chemicals.
Also, we are stopped from changing clothes, right? In between, like when we get a check like that, like a red check. But I can definitely go here and put points in, no? I don't see why not. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
Okay, Kim, take the picture. Until it's no longer there. Raise your hand slowly.
The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you. Suddenly, there is silence. No, stop. Be afraid.
So this is to try to make him afraid?
The invertebrate comes back to life, stridulating.
I don't want to scare
Sets
them
of
off.
complex eyes follow you, moving in tandem on either side of the insect's small head.
Hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
Stand on your tiptoes and look more closely.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish. The faintest smell, like you've never felt before, like burnt roses.
Kim, it's foaming. I don't know if I want to talk to Kim, but
Careful. It may be poisonous.
Lieutenant watches you apprehensively.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect
Please don't
moves
kill me.
its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst. one by one, letting out that same smell like summer burning. Apricot blossoms, white blossoms erupting, a sensation like cold hands on your face.
I love that did not give up on the Phasmid. I checked those traps so many times, it's crazy. Parthenogenesis spoke to the hanged man. Tell me, what are you doing? Also, I have a lot of points in Inland Empire.
I exist.
Okay, was not expecting that. What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmodia, endemic to the Insulandian Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molting, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys.
But I don't know if it's talking to me in a weird way or like telepathy, or it's just like when we spoke to the corpse, because we got the corpse thing.
It may have
I think it's more like that, you know?
dangerous biochemical characteristics that help it maintain its camouflage.
No one unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and the officials of the occupation. Even the Seminese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me. I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Rebelshaw, district of Martinez, March 51.
That's cool. I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
He's wunderbar. I'm ill, that is true.
What is your illness?
I'm ill in my head, I'm insane, that's how it is for me. In my heart, for me, it's sadness, that is true as well.
I am not. There isn't even a central nervous system in my head. Only mouth parts for eating white blood clots. Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness, being intruded upon, transient, dim, moist.
Intruded upon by what?
Shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding.
Yeah.
I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul, and if I did, it would never ache.
You're the type of animal I would like to be.
Are you sure?
I'm not.
Sometimes, when molting, I regrow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced a missing antenna.
That's cool.
No, the leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk.
You don't have a foot there now.
Yes, thankfully someone ate it. The next time I molded, I grew an antenna again.
I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
The killer.
He's in a bad state, deteriorating fast now. He thinks I am beneficial to him, but I am not.
What?
I only quicken his
Is this true?
deterioration.
You're destroying him?
Very slowly, and only because he won't go away. It is meant to keep them from noticing.
So you made him
me,
sick.
to interfere with the pictures in their heads. But he has looked at me for too long, and I am destroying him.
That's crazy. Is this a dream? What is happening?
No, you're awake. I am real. Light is
Light?
forming me. This is real.
Where does this come from? All this around us, the world?
Not even the birds know that. Not even a water lily.
Perhaps it's sent to us by a god?
I think we should eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Or read. Yum yum.
Are you poisonous?
Yes. I do not have a starter display. So I use a neurodegenerative element to aid in camouflage. Do not worry. It is only destructive over long periods of time.
I see.
The deserter. He's been here for a long
That's very cool. Are you the miracle? I wonder how rare it is to have this encounter or to be able to have this conversation. I don't think it looks too rare as long as you do cryptid stuff. Are you the miracle?
No. You are the miracle.
How?
The moral of our encounter is I am a relatively medium life form, while you are extreme, all-engulfing madness. A volatile simian nervous system, ominously new to the planet. The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
The Pale is human-made?
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory.
Wow.
Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind.
I don't have that kind of power.
You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars.
This game is
burning in it are
insane.
afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident.
How?
We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Where's how?
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace us all one
That's
day?
crazy.
Or just forget?
I've already forgotten the whole world once when I drank too much.
So it is already happening. Soon, one of you will close your eyes and open them
Oh,
to
man.
see that none of this
That's so cool.
ever existed.
Kim, am I having a violent epileptic seizure?
It doesn't look like that, no.
What does it look like?
You're just staring at it.
He whispers. Then I think I'm having a vision about the final fate of mankind.
Okay. Is it somehow related to the case?
Kim is still Kim. That's good to know. Sort of. I mean, he's related to this guy.
I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the unstudied species.
Okay, I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. That was all.
No, there is one more.
Yes. Of all the creatures I've met, you're the... I don't know if I can say kindest. Definitely not scariest. Let's just say it's the most beautiful.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman. Turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. For all mankind.
I will try.
She was held on Earth. It doesn't take a 3 meter stiffness to tell you that.
Okay, Kim, take the picture.
Okay.
This slow ring of metal, the lieutenant slides the lens open and raises it to eye level.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera. It remains fixated on you.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
It's just gonna disappear.
The shrill flash of the camera
Oh,
cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in
that's
its
so
bright
cool.
light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands frozen before you.
Love that. Please don't tell me we killed it or something.
I got it.
Here the lieutenant whispered as the creature's shape develops onto photo paper in his hand. A polychrome ghost of white streaks it against the reeds and the sky. And you as a shadow before it. It's very nice.
For all time.
Slowly reach out and touch the creature's whisker. Carefully pet side like forearm. Maybe the forearm? Oh, that seems...
The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely touch the tip of the left whisker. On contact, the chitin curls into a spiral, like the tip of a poison ivy. Its touch on your fingertip feels cold, ticklish. The sensation is
Healed morale.
resounding through your body. It is surprisingly delicate, the curly end of the whisker, like a young vine. It's even a bit wet.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
Look at your finger.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The
Oh.
creature in front of you stays frozen.
We said it's poisonous, but it's like a mental thing. I want to do this.
It tastes like sugar. Very
I'm
faint.
too curious to not do
The
this.
Anthropod towers above you. Tufts of reeds pointing from limb and head alike. Odorless, mostly comprised of water.
This could be dangerous, but let's bet the forearm.
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push could tip the creature over. Its hollow exoskeleton collapsing.
Run your hand up the slender limb higher.
A small shudder passes the creature's arm. High above you, its black pearl eyes still glisten, mesmerized by the light passing its nervous system. There is some kind of countdown happening as it slowly processes the overwhelming brightness of the signal. The invertebrate is regaining control.
Okay. We got it.
Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off, in a swaying, praying motion. Even
I
the
hope it didn't
small
hurt it or
black
anything.
balls of its eyes do not stray from you.
Disengage slowly.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
That's cool. Oh, that's fast.
And
Wasn't that crazy?
just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water. And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of
Oh.
items.
It's gone.
Dan looks north with his head raised to his brow. We can walk on water.
Apparently, yes. Like a water strider. Only... I've never seen anything like that in my life.
What's that in the reeds?
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
This? What now?
What now?
Okay, the old man behind you repeats suddenly. He's put his hand into the ash, it's dirty and black.
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Our suspect is not looking so good. We need to check on him.
Clothes or... Really? Can't believe that.
You've managed to collect all the armor pieces.
What?
Too bad it's too late for the big showdown.
At least my collector's impulse has been satisfied.
Indeed, you found it.
Hey,
Now your mortal coil is
suit up head to
completely
toe.
protected. Few cops are this futuristic.
At least now I am truly invincible. Okay. We're gonna be done with all the tasks. That's super cool. Oh, we look like that guy. I see. Did it like eat a guy or something? We have 8 points now. I mean, I don't think there's any point in using them, but it's cool that we do. I also wanted to get these to see if anything happened after that, but it'd be cool to be able to spend points to hurry it up or something. But 2 hours and 4 hours, well, I don't know if that's gonna happen or if the game's gonna end. What's this? Oh, the passport! For a second, when they were talking about this, I was like, what is this classy stuff? It's a well-traveled passport with visa stamped in it. Is issued by the Republic of Orania. You found it in the Phasmid's nest on the island. You can open it for more details.
This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic of Orania, is issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie.
Classia's hidden documents from the MT boy.
Look at the photo.
It's Klasia, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish, younger somehow.
What was this doing in the Phasmid's nest?
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or...
Maybe it was just there randomly. I think the Phasmid took it.
Like a magpie? What a coincidence. Then it would also have collected the other objects, which would be highly unusual. I can see how the helmet could wash up on the island, and the scope. Maybe Mr. Dross lost it. But to seek this out would be very unusual behavior for an arthropod.
It says Katarzyna Alazie.
She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith. Anouk Meyer-Smith.
What's supposed to be her real name? She lied to us. Maybe this is a real passport, not a fake, because this is a real name?
No, she lied to us.
No.
Her so-called real name was not her real name. Somehow she's managed to lie to us about that too.
He almost smiled. At least she's not dead, right? What is her real name then?
I don't know. But it's not Katarzyna Alazie or Klasia or Anouk Meyer-Smith. We didn't even scratch the surface with her, did we?
Well, we had a check that we couldn't do. We also let her go away. I'm sure you can do other things with Classy.
Perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district by now.
I agree that it's probably good. I think it's fine. I mean, we're not that involved in the justice in the city to be like, I need to arrest this person, but this guy, maybe we do. I don't know. Put it away. That was cool. Doesn't he look like the Jigsaw guy? Because for me, those do not look like eyes. They look like cheekbones, you know? Anyway.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Sir, how could you not see the Phasmid? He stares at the reeds and falls silent.
Mr. Dross?
The man
Is he
does
just gonna
not
die?
respond. He keeps staring.
It's a good chance he
Black
does, I
eyes
think.
glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking like an addict of some terrible substance.
Snap your fingers, wave your hand in front of his eyes.
A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands are trembling, and he breathes slowly.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Dross?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
Okay. Look at this. Very cool. I mean, I'm sure there's some tasks that we didn't even get, right? To begin with. People killed. Yeah. What happened to this man?
Old age and shock.
Looks at him, then you. I think it's the phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
Yeah.
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke?
Yeah. He couldn't see it, Kim. It's just the reads for him.
That could be part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here. Mr. Dross.
Touches the man's shoulder.
No response.
Maybe this is how the phasmid has stayed hidden all these years.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids,
Yeah.
drunks? Sightings are brief, and hence not credible. But anyone who spends a long time with it.
Yeah, you forget it's there.
Mr. Dross, have you ever seen a stick insect pretending to be the reeds?
Old man stutters.
The doctors will have
I
to
think he's
look
gonna
at this.
die.
I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57. This is a little advanced for a nurse.
Before, when I evaluated his state, he seemed strangely animated.
He was energetic and articulate. After all these years alone, with little hygiene or medication, I would expect worse.
Perhaps his animation is induced by something in the phasmid.
It does not seem to be animated now it's left. Honestly, I'm ready to believe anything at this point. Maybe it is psychoactive. I mean, why not? It's 3 meters tall.
Takes off his glasses and cleans them, then he puts them back on. When he puts them back on, he's staring at the sea. Could it be there's something hormonal in this relationship, his relationship to the phasmid?
You mean pheromonal?
I mean, a little off for a man his age. Randy.
The scope, knowing of her bruises, his disposition toward Miss Orania? I see what you mean.
I talked to the phasmid. It said it's destroying him. Let's see what it says.
You
about
should be
this.
more careful, detective. Are you sure it wasn't having an effect on you?
Maybe. Anyway, it's only trying to remain unseen. The degradation is a side effect.
A valid hunch. Long-term exposure to something like that could be neurodegenerative. Also, please be careful when approaching a known species in the future, detective.
He's been here for a long time. Who knows how much of it in its company.
He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him, like he didn't want to leave this place, and the insect maybe.
Looks at his notebook.
I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. Thank God we have the photo.
We found some things in the phasmid's nest, Mr. Tross.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Tap on the helmet. I want to show the passport though, but
Nothing. Just dull
thought so.
staring. Not even rage left.
if he doesn't react to
Wherever he is.
the passport, I think it means he's about to die.
The last embers have gone out. The war is over.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the phasmid even. If it did, this is incredible.
Show him the Orani's passport.
No reaction.
Oh gosh,
His
he's
breathing
gone.
is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80.
I guess the phasmid leaving killed him. I don't know.
Did you
That's
take this
very
passport
strange.
and other papers from a boy on the coast?
The spirits.
He hears us. The spirit?
No reply. He's gone again.
Try something else? We got him back for a moment.
Show him the scope.
I lost.
You lost it, Mr. Tross.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid.
Lieutenant observes the lens sparkle in your hand.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
Going to let you rest now, Mr. Dross.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal. The strength has all gone out of him. Just frail old bones in a sack of tracksuit trousers and a windbreaker.
Hang tight.
We should think about getting back to the mainland.
Oh.
To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long. Yes?
The old man stared.
Okay. Wait, it said forfeited? What was that about? Did one of them say forfeited, or they were just... Everard. Oh yeah, I messed up. Interesting. Just takes it away. That's cool. There are many we were not able to do, but that's fine. Okay. Use the boat to return. Okay. The air smells sweet and scary somehow. Was it not that way? Which was the way to go? Oh.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Let's return to the mainland.
Let's. We are done here.
He says, adjusting his glasses as he looks out over the water.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet, but for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you.
Yeah, the guys from our precinct, right?
2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Look what the tide brought him.
Jean and Janet, wasn't it? And someone else? Says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking for it. Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
You do too, man.
This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
You're the man with sunglasses.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine.
They're not gonna
We're not
bother with
forgetting
this.
about anything. Look at you.
Points at you with both hands. The armor? No one else seems bothered by it.
Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton.
I am, bitch.
Actually, are you? Are you still a cop? There's so much disco going on, it's hard to tell.
Vic, calm down.
Oh, Jadid, not Janet. Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein.
Oh, Trent.
I believe we've met on several occasions.
The guy with the little kid in front of Feld.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
You're not that good of a partner, Jean Vicomar. You're a bit of a dick, actually.
Special Consultant Trent Heidelstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
What the fuck?
Lieutenant Kim Kisoragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led
Love
us.
Kim, man.
We might need your help with something later.
He had suddenly regaining his confidence.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Okay, you gotta have my back. Let's destroy them.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Lieutenant! He says warmly, flashing the lieutenant the tiniest of smiles. What is this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trant, I believe this is where you come in?
Is he like a psychologist?
This is the
Or
whole
psychiatrist?
I don't know why you named her that, but it was beyond idiotic. You
Yeah.
should never address her using those words again.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
Okay.
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the
And
bullets.
that's true, man. Left us in. I'm kind of angry with this guy. Not even blonde. I want to say all of them. How did you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
I saved the establishment, that's true. Damn you, cafeteria manager. I understand. Guard told you.
And people on the street helped us too, with your whereabouts.
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary
I know I am.
drunk.
You aren't the man with the sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true. And it was.
Why are they so
Good
separated?
work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
Don't like being lied to.
I didn't lie to you. No one lies to you. You were so fucked up on booze you couldn't recognize your own partner.
Well, many people lied to me, to be fair. You, the only person who was nice to us. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you before.
It's okay. I didn't come here to gloat or to fool you. Neither did he, actually.
Oh, really?
We're just worried.
I'm sure he's worried, and this is his way of expressing it because he's a man who never learned to express any sort of emotion, but he's just being a dick. That's not an excuse, I would say.
That's right. Worried. I'm always worried about you. Every time you don't show up to work, or when you do about stink. You're
Stink.
a worry fest. She's worried about you. I'm worried about you. Even Special Consultant Backpedal is worried about you. Everyone worries
Backpedal.
instead of working.
So he was a special consultant.
Yes, I'm Tran Heilerstein. I never said I wasn't Tran Heilerstein.
What was up with the kid?
Mikhail? Mikhail's my son.
His son? What a joke. Everyone is lying to you.
Fuck is your son now?
I sent him home. Mikhail's with his mother. We take custody.
Okay.
That's
It's funny to get angry
He's
at
one
that.
drink
I know.
away from killing someone.
I
Shut the fuck up,
wouldn't
man.
quite say that. But yes, he is displaying aggression not atypical of late-stage alcoholism.
So what are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia.
At least
group
someone cares about
personality
this. I
theory.
don't know.
He's here to see if you're insane. He's smart. Let's move on.
Let's say this.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Gardener, scab leader. This. Tell me at least you are who you said you were.
Yes, I'm still a King Swagger. Still
this,
a
man.
lieutenant from Precinct 57.
Still caught up in this crossfire, too.
Yeah, you mentioned a task force.
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Who else is in this?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Tron fucking Heidelstown, and Guillaume Baby.
Guillaume Bevy? Stares at you.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Who is the other guy?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our
We've
team.
heard that
He was really
number,
good.
that name before.
Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit. Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Tron because I'm forcing him to stay.
So what does the unit do?
It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit here now, Harry. Because of you.
The 41st isn't...
Trails off, not wishing to finish the sentence. Okay. Where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary tribunal.
God damn it, Harry.
Shifts his weight, crosses his arms, and looks you in the eye.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect.
This
or
means
die.
nothing, absolutely. Even if I said that, especially when I was drunk, you need to be there. Right? That's not very professional of you. So you let me face a squad of trained killers alone just to teach me a lesson.
It wasn't like that.
No, I mean, Judy is great. I'm sure she's a great person. But I feel like so many times it's like there's a dude like so outspoken and so much of a dick as this guy. And then because she's agreeable and she doesn't want to get on their bad side, he ends up going with things that are really not what she wants to do or what she should do. So if she left us alone as well, I mean, Judy, you need to think about things as well, right? Of course, Harry is like probably the worst person in the world, or was before we started piloting him, but you know what I mean.
Fuck you, Harry.
Fuck you,
we
man.
didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
Why didn't you detect or die then?
Oh, you think it was cool you saying that? Aesthetic somehow? You were crying when we got here, breaking things. You said we were going into the abyss. None of us wanted to see the abyss. So we fucked off. Like you told us to.
That's not something you should have done. I mean, I'm sure it sucks ass to work with a guy like this, but come on, man. I mean, unless you quit the force, you can do that. You can quit. But if you're still here being like, we're a police officer and you just left me, I don't know. None of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but...
It's just
complete
amnesia.
Retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic. As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
It's not much other than I don't know anything before the game started, that's all.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting.
I do hear
I have
voices and stuff,
theories,
but they don't have to
I
know.
would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
You think I'm so poor I lost my memory?
Not when you phrase it like that, but I don't think critical theory. I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
No, not like that. I'm not talking Vrede for school here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
I mean, it there's a big chance it has something to do with Phasmids and stuff, honestly. This is really cool to say. This is probably true as well. I mean, trauma might be a better explanation than just the alcohol. Because it was such a cut, like, if you think about it like in the real world, I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on amnesia. But I feel like, I don't know, I would assume that a traumatic event can affect your memory more than just a night of binge drinking. Well, it wasn't a night, I think, but if you mess up your brain that badly with alcohol, I don't think you can be as functional as we are right now. I don't know, I'm just gonna say this. Something so sad happened to me that it couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism.
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant? I can go for that. Shit kid is a broken man. Always
Broken.
has been. Who isn't? I know I am. But you know what? I keep my shit together. Also,
You do
I know
not.
a
You
person
absolutely
can
do
wipe your
not, cunt.
mind, however traumatic it gets. That doesn't happen. You're lying or insane.
I shouldn't be
or
too
both.
angry at this guy. I think he's put up with our shit for years, probably.
But Detective
But it's
Vignet,
not our
he has
shit.
blanked out before.
Oh? I have.
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case. The other when we looked into that mural.
Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes.
What?
Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there.
So he's
to
saying
speak.
that we're lying, right?
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in?
Well, no.
What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here.
Gestures towards the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for its end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
True.
Leadership now.
Too far gone for work. Fuck all of you, I don't want to be in your unit. Honestly, I kind of want to say this, but I don't want to be rude to her necessarily. Line detective is good for now. I mean, it's fine to be like...
For now, I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability bench?
Can we punch this guy? What now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Stand.
Yeah. Just stand there. It's cool.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Who cares about the car, man? I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. That's amazing to say. Also jumped the canal. It's true. I did jump the canal. He needs to know this.
Ho. Tequila sunset. Jump the canal. So funny, Harry. Thank you for fucking me.
You wish, bitch.
Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of my payslip.
What?
You know that, right? You're
That's
gonna
not
get
true.
fired, and I'm gonna pay till I die.
Sure.
It doesn't
I
matter.
hate this guy. What the fuck?
Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
I got it right here, bitch.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Can we try to do this? Hand-eye coordination. It does go up. I'm cheating. I'm doping. Hell yeah. We got it very close to the ground though.
Not today, badge.
Behold my badge.
And your gun?
He asks, unimpressed by the piece of plastic in your hand. And it's right here. I upgraded my gun to a rifle.
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before
We
you
spent
kill
3
someone.
points on that, that's funny. Maybe I'm being stupid because I think I just did that because I think it's the end of the game. But maybe it's not, and I just put so many points in hand-eye coordination, that's funny. Anyway. It probably wouldn't matter, maybe I lost morale, but that's it, who cares? I'm not drunk.
So you forgot to drink? I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then?
Because I'm wearing a corpse clothes. Thing
He's
is,
wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
yeah. It's been a bit of a week. I'm sorry I smell a little bit bad, you fucking bitch. Sorry, I'm getting too angry with this guy. My odor situation is meaningless compared to what I've discovered. Oh, that's true.
A bit of a week? You're drunk, and you let a suspect escape. A certain class.
He's not a suspect.
Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Wasn't the right thing to do. She gave vital clue that led us to the island.
Oh, well. If she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect. The one who shot herself. In the head. Or the fact that you very
That's not her
likely
fault if someone
gun
killed
for booze.
herself. Shut the fuck
That's
up.
peanuts. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 9 people...
I can heal up all day.
down.
Say whatever the fuck
The
you want.
streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
Why is everything my fault? You need to shut up for a second, man.
He did everything he could. We did
Hell yeah,
everything
Kim.
we could. The company hired and vetted
We saved Kim.
mercenaries.
Kim saved us.
Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals.
Here comes the cavalry.
Considering what could have happened,
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot and survived only because of his armor. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss
True.
of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Kim is the best. I also solved the case, bitch. Yeah, it's a massacre. What? God, why? But where the hell were you? Firefight is a trivial matter. I'm just sorry. I want to say this and this.
Don't
wanna
make
say-
this harder for yourself.
Oh, come on.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
That's not true. Brushes a stray strand of hair out of his eyes and coughs. That's so
He
not
thinks
true.
of apologizing, but decides against it.
Of course.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take
On the case?
on Lieutenant Yefretor Dubois?
Well, the drinking,
W freighter.
the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's all true. Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
See?
1 week.
I mean, 1 week in this situation was huge.
Then there's
Right?
the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's not a good communication strategy for an officer. It's just strange, especially in light of his political views.
Okay, so this is a
Detective
part that
Dubois
really
is,
changes
as you
depending
know,
on what you do,
A
right?
true blue moralist.
Man of the center.
Not prone to political outbursts, which is commendable,
Yeah.
but also at odds with his behavior.
Is it really?
Other still, he is also an ultra-liberal hustler who is always on the grind.
Ah, that was
How he
just.
reconciles these 2 points of view.
I don't know either. That was just
But
because
he
it,
is vocal about both of them.
because I had tasks to do and I just did them.
And then there's
Sorry.
the motor carriage in the sea, and the drugs, of course. Amphetamine, mostly. But despite all this, he is a great detective.
I almost don't
One
do
of the
drugs
best
though. I
days.
did them at the very end because I wanted to get that task. I wanted to see what happened. Sorry,
He can talk human beings into
Sue
telling
me.
him everything.
that's true.
And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent
I
with
can
him,
even tell.
he has not once.
I can even have
stopped
corpses
pursuing
to.
his, however far-fetched
tell me
and
things.
tangential. He is tireless, madly driven.
Can we just kiss Kim?
Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, I have to disagree with you, Mr. Vicmar, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Okay, he did something.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon.
The guy's so
and
dead, by the way.
perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution. who's probably committed other murders over those years.
Also, stop talking about he.
Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
That's true, but you need to stop saying he. We did all this together, man.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo and shows it to the officers across the yard. Thick white snow falls all around you. Flakes stick to the glossy photo of the phasmid. You hear gasps beneath the howling of the wind.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Boom shakalaka, motherfucker.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to this?
Why would you say
Detective?
Yes, I believe the pheromone it emits may be responsible for the killer's mental degradation.
The old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange.
I love that the
atypical
phasmid
dementia.
came in.
He fell into a
The
stupor
phasmids came
after its
into
appearance. He became near catatonic.
to the main story, like what actually happened. I think it's really cool because like for the longest time in the game there was like a hint of things being like a little more than meets the eye, like not like at first you would assume that it's just not fantasy, but being some fantasy there I think is really cool. And it came in really slowly with like the thing at the church and the pail and the phasmids. Really cool. And the phasmids took a while to actually be true, so
So it is connected.
yeah, man.
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
How about a thank you?
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
His tired eyes follow the photo as the lieutenant puts it away.
This is a very, very sad
How's the
man
stallion?
who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness.
Okay, so at a nightclub. Phasmid was female. The wreaths are its nest. The killer, Little Novik draws, we have a strong motive for him. Yeah, we did many things.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
Shouldn't you mention him?
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so
So
they
the
used
names of
matronyms,
fathers, right?
derived from the mother's
Oh.
instead.
So Lilianovich is, so he's son of Lilian.
This man's mother was Lilian.
Got it.
His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Thank you, Tront. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
That could be kind of true. He killed a mercenary in act of jealousy.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
So?
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave a political reason, said he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene.
Yeah, when it comes
Mr.
to...
Dross confessed to.
Yeah, when it comes to... What did I want to say? Like the evidence, I feel like we gathered everything pretty much. That's cool.
It's a clean win.
Yeah, man.
It's way more than that.
It's more than that. Like the phasmid. A winner bag. It's my masterpiece. This is very true.
I've never doubted you can pull
a
yourself
struggle.
together and work. In bouts. Bouts don't last.
Ugh.
I can still smell the booze on the wind.
Maybe that's your fucking mouth.
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It is there. Like in your bones.
Perception,
or
so.
something.
We have good perception. We got nothing here. Well, we have this at 7 for some reason. Maybe it was from thoughts. I'm not sure. I mean, got some endurance just to get health, but other than that, let's at 6. I don't know. I guess at some points we did raise them up a little bit, but we didn't rely on them too much. I don't really know why these are lower, but they're colored. I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess the color comes in at different points for different ones. I don't think I've ever seen that. Cool.
It will pass in time.
The phasmid was female, then reeds are its nest.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
Gathered items in its nest, a helmet, a scope, and a passport.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
It could have been a male.
Must be robust if it can move a helmet with its limbs.
Trails off, lost in thought. Parthenogenesis.
As in cloning itself? What makes you think so?
It told me.
Mm-hmm. Then it
They don't
wouldn't
care.
matter if it's male or female. The bower would just be rudimentary behavior from before the parthenogenetic mutation.
Okay.
Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here.
I think it emits a chemical that makes it look even more like the reeds.
Yes. That would be a chiromone. A pheromone that's seemingly beneficial to the host. It usually stimulates the affected nervous system. Not a human's, of course, but perhaps a predator's?
Perpetrator seemed intoxicated somehow, like an addict. It's just a hunch, but
There are species of bees that, under the influence of chiromones, take wasp larvae to their hives. Ants do the same with aphids, thinking they're... Do you think this is how it stayed hidden?
yeah.
Nothing is off the table. But I want to stress this. The find does not have to be connected to the case. The case is 100% prosecutable.
Yeah.
Without any chiromones.
Of course, Lieutenant. Of course. We should treat the case and the phasmid as completely
Yeah, we need to
separate from
hurry
each
up
other.
as well, because the dude is
People
dead.
are not going to...
Shakes his head.
They're not going to go for this speculation in the constabulary.
But if he dies now, after so much time, it's kind of shitty. Had mandibles that looked like hair, and he was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carp discovers new species.
PR value, shut
Maybe
up,
even
man.
discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too much.
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
I guess. We can fix some problems.
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
I'm really glad we got it. Not because of this, but it was a really cool
Without
thing.
it.
Shakes his head.
You're doing good here.
He's such a bitch.
Perhaps only for a moment, but still. Quit while you're ahead? Or no?
I don't think I want to say this. I fixed the strike situation. Did I?
How? It seems to be ongoing. I see red banners on the gates.
He didn't quite solve it. He cross-pollinated information between the company rep and Evrard, until the rep came to see that the Union desires war. At which point Mrs. Messier decided to...
He shrugs.
What? Hand clear the terminal.
A mastermind a solution to an unsolvable problem.
Sounds like you got played, Harry.
Kinda true.
Because you were off your tits on Al Ghul.
Hey, how do you know about Al
It
Ghul?
doesn't matter how I know about Al Ghul.
Bitch.
What matters is you're Everclear's messenger now.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said
A
that.
union
That's
man,
fine.
as he calls it. He's a mob boss, did you know?
It's not quite like that. The move allowed us to stabilize things here. It was not bad for Martinez, and we don't owe anyone anything.
Okay.
I want to say this. I started a nightclub.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a night.
wanna mess with him. Yep. Hit some kids is solid. Turn their lives around. And this is true as well.
That's great. Entrepreneur is a
They don't
great new
care.
career for you. After police officer. I don't care. Go live in the Pale.
4 kids were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building was abandoned, so he put them in there. It's okay.
True.
It's not that okay. Get off this subject.
It's pretty okay. There was also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How'd you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
I took care of some family
You're
stuff.
not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes
Shut
back
the
to us.
fuck up.
Still, good work
He's
with the
so
missing person,
mean.
detective.
Thank you, Jude Heat.
It's still a point for you.
Hell yeah.
Denying it.
I also looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is.
Of course you don't. You suck as a cop. Elysium Design 10, a commercial building where all business go bankrupt. I looked into it.
Why? That's not what you were supposed to do here.
I mean, it was probably fair to still look into it, considering I genuinely thought this shot could have come from there.
There was a fridge we needed.
The fridge
and a
as
possible
well.
Witness. It was
The
just
witness, yeah.
chasing a lead and ended up advising a local shopkeeper. It was okay.
Yeah, for a second I thought she would be the killer, and then yeah, she can be a witness as
Of
well.
course. Call it community outreach, right?
Hell yeah. So what do you say? Want to take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
Shrug a little bit harder, please.
So I have to. Jude.
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
Quick nod.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
No one asked, but cool.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Please don't be dead. I mean, maybe it's better for him that he's dead. I don't know. Okay, this is done.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Really? I have a few questions before we go about who I
The
am.
man looks westward, impatient,
Are we actually gonna get information now?
jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
Really?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but
Oh, I thought it was a joke.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Caron.
I thought it was a
It's
joke.
getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
That explains a lot.
Harry, it explains everything. The running
True.
around, the jumping.
I was running
the
so
bicep
much.
curve, your inexplicable facial hair.
The bicep curl. What about the facial hair? The collection of foam sportswear I have amassed.
Your moves on the church floor, which honestly was just jump aerobics. Your use of the word graffito.
I love this is so fun.
The raw, robust stamina output. Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy. God, even this javelin throwing freak hair.
When was this? When was I a gym
in
teacher?
your 20s or late 20s. You've really let yourself go since then.
Shut the fuck up. You said in Kuron I was a gym teacher there.
Yes, you taught gym in Cornwall.
I'm talking to
I
her,
believe
by the
that's
way.
the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
So why are you talking about it like it's bad?
The
It's
smell
great.
of sweat and glue. The worn floorboards.
That's kind of cool.
Harry, your goings on with Kuno, Andre, Assel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you're so juvie.
Makes sense, I guess.
His smirk suggests.
I like this.
barely
It's kind of
concealed
cute. Why'd I join the RCM then?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You.
Checks
every
out.
morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries, and incredible hope. An ocean full of
I
hope.
see now.
I knew it. I knew
I
no
love how
normal
he-
human being can run like that. He's an honest to
I
God
love this
gym
because
teacher.
this is just a reference to how games don't really make sense, how you're just running all day. Like if you're an athlete. And like if you think about Harry and who we thought he was, he would never be able to run all that. Also Kim is very impressive as well. So I think it's just a little nod to being like, you ran so much. And maybe you don't even get this high school gym teacher thing if you don't run that much and you walk. I'd be interested to know that. I'm gonna look into this game so much. Like I'm gonna do some research after I'm done. Because I know nothing. I haven't seen anything outside of what I've seen here, so it's really cool. Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Who?
Dora something.
Dora.
England. Yeah, you
What's her
mentioned the
name?
name.
Dora Ingerland.
Something like that. Half Vasan.
So we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before my time.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Could have been 6, 3, let's go with 3.
No, it was 6. Like, ancient. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora England really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
What the fuck? I mean, what did she do?
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Disgusting.
Snow.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Blonde Welkin.
I feel like we don't see conceptualization too much, do we?
Heartbreak Welkin. Pain Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist.
True.
Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
Okay. Am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre?
No.
No, because a suspect seemed to think...
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
Oh, we're super close here. I don't think we're gonna get it, though.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
I told you it's not that bad.
Okay. Precinct 41, what kind of station is it?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
I understand that.
That's not true.
You're
Jamrock is
in
too
there.
big for one precinct. You are just understaffed, and everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Tells us head northward.
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Torson and McLean?
Mac the Torso Torson and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run away.
The torso on the
Believe
chest.
me. Things are shaky as it is.
They are damn iconic though. Torson and McLean.
Iconic duo.
Yeah, not like us. 2 clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We are garbage.
And the Sea Wing is...
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
He's anything but a loser. Although he would like to be seen as one. It's cooler that way.
And Price is...
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
Tiro recently shoot up a church. What was this about?
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
What happened? Why do we need to go there?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
He means it. The RCM and its enemies will not be discussed on this coast. Your clearance will not go
Okay.
up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
So I work in the Bloody Murder station.
Okay. It's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
That's the nicest thing he
Jamrock is the
said.
largest ghetto in Rivershore. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Seems so nice.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
The Phasmid. I need to tell Lena about this ASAP.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. Remember?
A cryptozoologist that lives in Jamrock, a Tabernacle Road. She told me about this Phasmid.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on
Yes.
Perdition.
I'd love to see her. Looks at Vikama.
Fine, if we're gonna drop you off anyway.
She and her husband
Oh,
were
please be
conducting the
alive.
search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you
Please
good
don't
to
die.
deliver some positive news for a change.
She is going to be over the moon.
Yeah.
Watch out or she'll faint.
It's gonna be so nice because they were like, she was very insecure about like their whole relationship being built on something that maybe didn't exist. So that was very, very, very sweet. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, what will you do now? I want to be best friends forever, man.
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
To change district?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war.
Oh.
Something is happening to Revachol.
Pulls up his collar and looks around, the cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
You want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
I meant investigate, come work in Precinct 41.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
You're the best detectives
Would fit him.
ever, man.
And crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it.
That's so nice. Lieutenant turns very serious all of a sudden.
And we also have
But
a
maybe
huge
it's more
caseload
dangerous to
of
work there, so I don't know.
piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
Recruit Detective Kim Kitsuragi, Precinct 57's finest. That's so nice. We didn't get that many achievements, by the way. 11 out of 45. Holy crap. It's probably a hard game to get 100% though. There's so many weird ones. Like priceless facade, money smooth streets of gentrification. What the fuck does that mean? Cool. I'm ready.
Good.
Looks at you, then Bikamar.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
The great district hums in the slowly falling snow. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the white horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time.
A man without eyelids. What is that about?
Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmair? Yes. Dubois? Of course.
Kitsuragi? That's so cool. I kinda don't wanna go.
Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through.
Love this
When
guy.
he does, he'll side with the RCM. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minot, of course.
Minot is Judith.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Is this the end of the game? No. I kind of hope we could see. Oh, put the hand on his shoulder. I kind of hope we could see Lena. Or Lena? And her husband. Can we just be, maybe not friends, but can we just chill and stop insulting each other? I feel like he understands this though. Wait. Oh. I needed that. I thought it was just gonna shake his hand, but that's so much better. Sorry I'm keep taking screenshots, it's just so cool. Love the music as well. It's a cool ending, I think. I think I'm really happy with this ending. It's not a spectacular ending or anything. It's not a very Hollywood-esque ending or anything. There we go. That's the game we just played. Also, I wonder about that logo, because it looks like a planet sort of exploding. I don't know what that means. That's super cool. Also, what's up with these surnames? Where are these people from? I need to look into this way more. Are they all like Nordic? I thought they were just French. I guess not. Because I got just too caught up in the accent. That's so nice. I mean, there's some things I hold on to. Like, there's some things I keep thinking about this game that are like, there are many things, like maybe a higher percentage that I'm like willing to admit that I didn't really understand about the game. So many full conversations that I'm just going through them, listening, like taking in the atmosphere, but I'm not really understanding what's going on or what the people try to say. I know that there are some of them who are like purposefully like very absurd, many of them I would say, and some of them like are just like tangential comments on how people are and how people are in the real world, right? Which I think it's good enough to just be like, let's just get in the atmosphere, go through it, and just enjoy it or do our best to. And I think I managed to do it. The sad moments were really sad, like when everyone died around us. I still need to look up how avoidable that was. Maybe not too much, but something we need to live with. With some of the systems in the game, I felt quite lost, like with the points and stuff. But it wasn't too bad in the end. In the end, we ended up with like 8 extra points, and then I think we had 5 or something. We used a few on the last one. But it was great. I feel like just because of how I felt about the characters, like how angry I was at this guy and how in love I am with Kim, it's just like it just goes to show that it's a well-written thing. It's like a well-done story. Because I feel like even if you understand everything, if at the end you don't really have any feelings. Oh, Ancient Reptilian Bread. I love this guy's voice. Mikey. Julian Champion. That's such a French name. Oh, Pest Food. Oh no, Foot. I said Foot. It's not Foot. Let's not say what it is. The racist lorry driver. I don't think there's anyone I know, right? Yeah, maybe I know some voice actors from games, but mostly just like American or Japanese. So this is definitely something different, completely different. So I was saying, yeah, the points and stuff I didn't really get much. I think it was cool, just about like how it. Oh wait. I guess the final cut had more stuff. Yeah, I don't really know the difference between the final cut and the original game, but anyway, I think that it was cool to be like lost together with Harry for much of the game. I feel like it was a bit much maybe, and I remember at the beginning I was feeling kind of bad playing the game, and I think understandably so, and like I think on purpose by the developers, because I was just Like, why is everyone so rude to me? Like, I understand I did bad things, but it wasn't me, right? It was a little bit sad, and it was very nice to be able to work our ass off and earn Kim's respect, which I believe there's a possibility you don't. So definitely I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like we really bonded with Kim. Also, I don't know how many months I started the game. How many months ago? I think it was like September maybe. Now it's April. So yeah, I'm definitely not as... Oh, fuck the world. I'm not as able to... I don't have a lot of time to play games, which really sucks. I could have finished this game way earlier. I would also love to do longer sessions if I could. I just don't really have the time. So it's a little bit sad for me. Maybe at some point, once I get more used to my full-time job, and then I can make better use of my weekends, maybe, like I'm trying to do today, I can sort of do longer sessions and enjoy experiences in a different way. Although this game, I don't think it's that good for longer sessions, considering there's so much reading and not a lot of action, not a lot of gameplay. But it was really good. I don't think I have too many complaints, honestly. Maybe it was like too cryptic sometimes. Let's see if I know any of these people. I don't think I do. Yeah, it was like a bit too cryptic, I would say. Like, it's cool to be a little bit lost, but it was a bit much at times. But then there were scenes where you were lost, but it just felt super cool. Like the dream about the X something, about Dora, was it? Everything about Phasmets, everything that happened in the church was really cool. Just about everything. I think some things did not develop into something I was really interested in, like the drunk guy, I forget his name now. The one who called us Tequila Sunset. I don't think there was much there, but it's kind of fine, and it isn't like it was the main thing or anything. But so I was really surprised that a Phasmid appeared at the end, at like one of the main reasons for what happened, right? Also, I didn't get spoiled much at all, but I did hear at some point, and I did not look this up, I will, like right after this probably. I heard that there's a way to solve the case like very early on, like the first day or something. I have no idea how, but I will look it up because it sounds really super interesting. And yeah, but yeah, I don't know if I have much else to say. Just I think what really tells me how good a game this is how strongly I felt about different things. I don't think I have felt as sad as I felt playing this game, like when everyone died in the tribunal, in a long time playing a video game. I don't think sadness is something that video games are that good at conveying usually, but I feel like I've played games that have hit the mark there, like maybe The Last of Us, The Walking Dead. I don't know why I keep thinking about zombie games, but Disco Elysium definitely goes in the list there. And yeah, I'm really thankful about that, because I think it's a work of art, but more importantly, like a work of love, it seems like. I heard there was some drama about development, and maybe not development of this game, I don't know, but about the new game they're making and the studio. I don't know what happened. I just tangentially just heard some of it, but I'm gonna look into it. And when the other game comes out, I might just play it. I don't know if it's gonna be... It looks similar to it, because I did play the demo a little bit. I don't know, it looks like Disco Elysium but better, like more polished. I don't know if it's better necessarily, but I think just because of how different this is, like regardless of how much I enjoyed it and how like the things I'm saying about my feelings, the things I like, things I didn't like as much, I think just because of how different this is to any other experience I've had, I would recommend it. I don't think it's a game for everyone though. I think there were times where it was boring. Like, I have to say, there were times that I was bored. I've made the mistake of playing this when I was sleepy at times, and it was hard to get through some conversations at times, right? But I don't know, I finished the game and I'm feeling very satisfied. I might just, if it's not too hard and doesn't take like a million hours, I might just go for the achievements slowly in my own time, right? And I think that's gonna be fun. And I really wonder how much the game actually changes if you go for different choices or like different builds at the beginning. My guess is that not too much. But I do want to see like when you punch people and stuff, like how that looks and how people like change their opinions about you. Because I haven't punched anyone, have I? I tried to shoot people, but that didn't go too well. I also want to see if you just perfectly do the encounter, the tribunal, what happens, right? I'm really curious about that. But yeah. Also, I took a crazy amount of notes. I have a notebook here. I had like a list, right? I was adding things to the list, like, oh, I need to do this. I'll just add it to the end of the list so I can do it later. And at the end, my list had 82 items. And I didn't start it from the very beginning, by the way. I started later on, I think. But I think I did pretty much everything I wanted to do. Even the things I didn't want to do, I got to do, right? I was like, I'm not going to smoke. I'm not going to do drugs. I'm not going to drink. And I think that was cool. And then I think that worked well. We were able to do it. But at the end, I was like, let's just smoke, see what happens. And it wasn't bad at all. It was just a thing. Stress relief. That's nice. Were there many dogs in the game? I don't think there were. It's pretty cool. We're in the thing, so we might be close to the end. I might just think about other things and talk about them later. But I think I've pretty much said what I wanted to say. That was really cool. I'm really glad this game got recommended to me this many times. It was many times, by the way. And I'm really glad we got through it. A little bit sad to finish it though. But I think I'm happier than I am sad for Harry to be like more at peace now and more like getting back to work as a real person, right? And yeah. I remember I saw this at the beginning. Oh, you can just put stuff together. It's like a picture mode. That's cool. Yeah, everyone's here. Just see the people. The character portraits are amazing. So how can we do anything about these? Or like, is it actually collage? Like you make a collage? Like you can make a photo. That's cool. Like if I was like, oh gosh. Like if I was talented enough, I would do something cool for like a thumbnail. But who the fuck are you? Measured heads, babe. Okay, got it. Okay, the girls over there. Money man. Who the heck are you? Scab. Sleeping dock worker. Real estate agent. Yeah, we've met all these people. Because of the noise it makes, I'm inclined to think that it's the cult of Mamadakwa, you know? Who are you? Drunk worker. Sake sunrise. Tear drunkenness. So you could meet. I guess I wasn't like as thorough as I thought with. What's his name? Idiot Doom Spiral and Don't Call Abigail, stuff like that. These are so cool. The items, that's lovely. I didn't get this one. Oh, I didn't do one of these. Like I didn't read one of those. I just sold it. That would have been interesting to see. Oh, I want to see what people do here. This has to be some beautiful, amazing stuff that people can do here. I wish I was more artistically inclined to feel like I can do something pretty here, but I can't. Also, I'm really happy that we got the armor at the end. That was cool. Text. Okay. L. Okay. Cool. That was cool. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, at some point in my own time, go through look up the achievements, see if they're doable. Like if it seems fun to go for another run to do them. Maybe you need to do like 2 more playthroughs or something. This one took me, I don't know how many hours. I think I got to episode 40 something. How many hours am I in? Can I see this? I don't want to get out of the game, but yeah, 50 hours. Okay. That was cool. Yeah, I think I've said mostly what I wanted to say. I love Kim. I think we have a nice bond. I think he loves us as well. We saved his life, sort of, at some point. So, even though we sort of put him in danger as well. But, yeah, we love that man. And we'll see about this. Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully there's not that much drama about the development of it. So, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. If you ever stop by to watch me play this or anything else, thank you. That's very nice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and think about this game, because I definitely need to think about it. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Have a very good night or day, and I'll see you very soon in a different adventure. Have a good one. Bye bye.